Can you see it?
Yes. I'll keep the rubbish out of the shop.
Like why? Do you see the cliff right there?
Yeah.
This is the border between Jordan and Syria. So everything beyond the cliff is for Syria,
Yeah.
but it's also occupied by Israeli government.
Yes.
This is the Golan Heights.
So all this town down here?
Yeah. This is a Jordanian village. The one farther there is the Jordanian village, but this one with the little ponds of water.
Yes.
It's in Palestine.
So all the like the fields there?
Yeah. All
That's
the fields
Palestine.
are in Palestine. الو على الاغلب صاحي قاعد بالقهوة
Jordanian.
انا طرزي ليش؟
Pretty ideal.
سهل والله العظيم. وين قبل المقصورة والله العظيم.
Like it nice.
لا لا حالي
Protect you from sun.
والله ولا حجر. Yeah.
This is awesome, yeah. Then
الله يسلمك.
thank you, Mohammed. Yes.
يلا سلام يا عمي. نعم؟
This is awesome.
أنا.
Thank you.
So these are just another villages like
I like how it's pretty spread out, you know.
Yeah.
I noticed it from the airplane as well.
Yeah.
Food being prepped. This is
It's a popular recipe. Like we normally add garlic,
yes.
but as I told you, it's level up the acidity of my stomach, so I don't bought it. But it's pretty easy. You should make it in Britain.
Also, it's one of our traditions.
Traditional. Yeah.
Traditional food. There's Palestine here in Syria.
It's called Gulait Mandora. This food. Yeah. Gulait Mandora means like a hot pot of tomato.
Mate, it looks, yeah.
Hot pot.
What's the seasoning? Just
salt.
Salt and pepper.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then eaten with like the pita breads and
Yeah, with bread.
oh, beauty.
Everything here.
حط كمان.
خلاص جاهزين.
والله حط كمان.
شرب بكره.
ليش سويت؟
You have a YouTube channel?
شو اسمه؟
No.
I would just
عشان
read.
for you?
Maybe I'll.
Yeah.
حاول قلبها.
قلبها يا مان.
مش بإيدك يا زلمة بالعافية.
ثم دايبه يا زلمه.
فكد اب. ما
خلاص ماشي بلاش.
خلاص كبها.
حط على الحجار. Get fucked up.
You need to eat this.
حطها على الحجار يا برو. حطها على الحجر مثلا هذا.
هون عرضات.
صحة صحة.
Not too deep, and then boom. Good.
It's still working. Can you
So-
imagine?
Oh, whoa, do that.
Yeah, are still working.
It's like a. This is so cool, man.
Yeah.
Maybe the camera can't pick it up, but it's
Stay close to me, like with flash. So these were like
This
the
is hot.
VIP seats, you know?
yeah.
The important people will sit here. The military guard, like over there, you know? And the peasants are like down.
So cool. What of you, eh? To watch some. I don't know what they would play, but the Romans. Roman shows.
Yeah, but this is like.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Day one, halfway through. My God, it's hot. But yeah, just kind of having a little break now, and then back to the grind, back to the road again. Okay. Night one. I think tonight is gonna be just no tent, sleeping bag only kind of night. It shouldn't get too low below 20 degrees, so I think that'll be nice. Dinner was from some Bedouin. I did a trade. Some of the pudding or whatever I got from the guys over at Mquays, Ahmad and Mohammed. Pretty good guys. Gave me some pudding. Pretty damn good. So yeah, I got some bread from some Bedouin, and then thought I would give them some pudding back. They seem pretty happy with that. So yeah, all sorted now. Good night. Oh, day two. I just made it to almost at Zagleb, which is I think that place over there. I'm not sure though. We'll see. And yeah, it was fun today. I learnt the value of water again. Probably not the first time, but it is so hot out here, and I made the mistake of not refilling at the last kind of stream yesterday, so I probably went the first 4 or 5 hours of today with almost about 1.5 litres of water, and that obviously went very quickly. So luckily I made it to town, no problems. I mean, it's quite hard to like die of thirst out here, but you do definitely notice the physical effects, I suppose, when you're running low. But yeah, now I've got the problem of having too much water, and it's really pretty rough to carry all that, but it's all good again. Positives and negatives with everything. So yes, I would like to say it's a beautiful spot I'm at, but it's just like some old building with sheep shit inside, so I'm just sitting outside. But it's the only shade around here for miles that's not been taken up by the goats down there who beat me to it. Righto, on to the Gleb. Finally, I made it to a spring. This is it. This is that little pipe up there. You might not even be able to see it, but it's pretty much just the only spring for miles, and it's the only place to get water today. My God, I am so happy. Cleaned all my clothes. It's been days. Just pretty much had a shower. Absolutely amazing shower. Cannot recommend that enough. Unless you're being chased by the dogs from the sheep herders, which happens quite frequently. Dogs out here are crazy aggressive, so I don't want to stay here too long because I know there'll probably be another herd coming along to use this oasis, we'll call it, in the desert, to feed all the goats. Not feed, but you know, hydrate. Oh man, this is I don't know, words cannot describe how happy I am to get to this water. It's just crazy. But yeah, just kind of drying off and have some breakfast. It's about 8 AM now. I've been hiking for 2 hours, and I had no water this morning, so I'm just hydrating really by this pool and head off really. So yeah, if you're wondering what I eat, mainly pita bread and random shit, you know, maybe some biscuits, hummus, falafel. It's good. Light at the end of the tunnel. Met some nice Jordanians, gave me some dates, some pomegranates, and most needed directions, as there's no signal for the GPS in that valley at all. It's just boiling. There's loads of dead animals as well. It's pretty nice, so I'm calling it the Valley of Death, but we seem to have left it. Finally, like a house up there and a few houses up there. So now I just gotta figure out how to get up to the civilization, and hopefully a hostel or, I don't know, hotel or something. If we're really freaking lucky, we'll see. If not, it'll be a nice sweaty camp out again. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Got stuff to do.
Carrot, yes. You're welcome.
Oh, sorry. I have to admit, I did fail the first section. Not failed, but, well, yeah, failed. I basically decided not to continue, so I guess that's failing. But it's all about having fun, so I wasn't having too much fun, but this looks a lot more fun, really. This is a lot further down south. Down at Petra should hopefully take 4 to 5 days, depending on temperature. Gonna have a blast. See you on the flip side. Got some cool markings here. Hey. Easy to go off track. So, oh, what are we doing? Ta-da, zoom out. Yeah. And my GPS has died. Beauty. Well, I assume it's that way. There's my buddy, the sun, come to heat me up. Ugh. I was going to leave earlier, except I thought, you know what, it's maybe worth staying and getting the free hotel breakfast. It's pretty good. Hopefully it was the right choice. Time will tell. This is messed up. You know the device is broken when you can't even turn it on and off again. Hold on. Some of these little twisty paths, they don't look like it's a path. When you go 10 meters and it kind of opens up into a real trail, and then there's the opposite. There's a deceptively path looking way, and boom, you go 20 meters down that, or in some cases 500 meters down that, and then you realize that's not the way, and that's always fun. Come on. Zoom in a bit. Yeah. Looks like we went off course. So it should be actually right. Oh. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. I know. It's the GPS playing up. This way. This way. Pile of stones. Says this way. That's what I mean. That way looks a lot nicer than this way. But yeah, this is it. Well, just hiked the valley from Dana to wherever we are now, and That's a pretty nice view. Long ass day of hiking, but hey, we're almost at the campsite now. That's going to be pretty wicked. Well, you may think I'm being over dramatic, but I'm now in a cave just on the edge. I just climbed up into this little crevice here because there's a fat thunderstorm down there, and I'm camped in a river, right next to a riverbed, under the only tree in a really flat area, and I'm seeing lightning hit the ground. So, and I'm in a tent under that tree, which isn't ideal. Like, that's like all the worst factors. So I'm seeing this literally maybe a few miles away. Lightning is like legit hitting the ground. I'm directly in its path, and I thought, you know what, fuck that. I'd rather not go out by a lightning strike, you know. That'd be a weird way to go. It wouldn't be the worst way, but so just a precaution. And now I'm just gonna spend the night in this little cave, and yeah, I'll let you know if I live. Oh man, welcome to Jordan. No water for the last water spring or water fountain. The next one's supposedly about a mile up here. At this point it's been 8 hours. I don't want to know. But it's pretty much a big effort, you know. It's pretty thirsty work too. Pretty goddamn thirsty. Anyway, thought I'd document my pain and suffering for future amusement. Nice views, well, you can't enjoy it because all you can think about is water and waterfalls. Oh my god. And on the other side of your mind, you're thinking, am I going to walk all the way up here and find out that there's no water left, it's all drained away. It kind of happens a lot. In this case, I think I'm going straight to a hotel with a cab, so just be a case. But even then, the nearest fucking, you know, you can see right over there, maybe God knows how many miles, is the nearest like town, or it's just green, so I assumed it's like town. So it's pretty like out there, you know. Yeah. If there's no water at this next spring or waterfall, I'm gonna be drinking piss. That would be nice. Not. Oh my god. Yeah, do the Jordan Trail. Great idea, Lawrence. Great fucking idea. This is why I call myself Lawrence in Arabia, because Lawrence of Arabia would suggest he's at one with the land. I just literally feel like I'm trekking into, I don't know, Mordor or something, hoping there's a nice lagoon. It'll probably be the fiery pits of Mount Doom or something. Maybe not that bad, but yeah. Cheerio. Can't be bothered to annotate, but hey, maybe I'll enjoy the views later. Must find water. Oh my god. That's the only thing that's going around my head at the moment. Like a water zombie. I'm allowing the flies to swarm me because I feel sorry for them. And I think they just want a drink, you know. So I'm not gonna pay them too much mind. Lucky them. I just feel myself being drained by this and sweat. I swear to God, there is going to be water at the top of it. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I'm really regretting putting seasoning in my noodles last night. It's so salty. I think that's a big no-no in the future. Although you don't really think about it at the time when you have a whole litre of water to work with. Life is pretty good. Yeah, fuck it. Put some salt in my noodles. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do not salt your fucking food when you have only 1 litre of water left. Look at that tree. That looks like me. Or will be. If we carry on. But there's also some good times ahead. Hopefully, you know, about a mile of this. I'll be drinking for 7 hours straight. Supposedly the Wim Hof method helps with heat as well, so give it a shot. Nothing better to do than breathe all the way in.
2,000 years later.
Jesus. All the way up here. I'm kind of beyond first now. It's just like an urgent, certain urgency has awoken to get to that water. Well, I think I have seen my water source. Pretty much drained a tuna can of, it was tuna in oil, so I kind of ravaged that can in a very weird way, but I just ate it all and then spat out the tuna. I chewed it, got the moisture out and spat out the tuna, and I'm not sure if it did good. It felt really good at the time, and it feels kind of good now. It's quite salty, so I've got more cans of tuna with delicious moisture in it, although I'm gonna hold off and just dehydrate naturally, de la naturel, because I don't want to risk being that guy who dies because, you know, a man ingests 4 cans of salt tuna water when dehydrated and dies in the mountains. So it was worth a shot. It felt really good. It gave me a load, like a massive boost of energy, unlike anything I've had before from a can of tuna. But I do feel it's quite salty, so yeah, I'm really fucked. Like, I've been walking for hours now, all uphill. The summit was just up there. So it's really nice going down. Hopefully there's water. It says there's a waterfall, but everywhere's dried up that I've seen. I doubt there is. So I'm just trying to, I don't know how I'm going to get to a town, but there's got to be water somewhere. So there's footprints in there. Hopefully, you know, just get, yeah, whatever. I'll update you. Oh my god, finally. Oh yes. Let's see where this goes. I'm so tempted to drink it, but you know, it's there now, so I might as well see if there's a proper waterfall or whatever. Good. Oh my god, finally. Don't need to see the next bit. Well, the situations go from good to pretty great out here quite quickly, and vice versa. However, we are currently in a very good spot. it's pretty out of the way. This wasn't even on the trail. So, you know, pretty happy about that. Solar charger here. Just charging up my little battery pack under there. Not sure how good it's going, but maybe Chris can even see it, but yeah. So that's all good. Not really using that space down there. But I'm currently just making some lunch. I'm back. And yeah, I'm not sure, I might even just sleep here tonight. We'll see how I feel. I'm not in a rush to leave and go back out. But yeah. Hey ho. Some tea on the go. We have some noodles now. How's this going? Ah, beauty, boiling water. That's what we like. And yeah, lunch, and then chill, and then figure out what we want to do, depending on the time. I might literally, there's some really nice spaces up there. There's literally no flies here either. There's no flies. It is perfect. So I could definitely sleep here. This is a really cool canyon on the riverbed. Look at that. Pretty damn cool, I'd say. Some of these look a bit like faces, I think. Maybe more from back there. Not so much from this angle. Yeah. Pretty cool. Oh. Well, we have arrived. Here is our camp spot for tonight. Nice bit of flat ground, which is always amazing. And beautiful views. Oh yes, it is good today for the camp spot. How's it going, people? Today was an interesting day. It was quite rough in the sense that there was no water at the beginning. It's quite hot. Not in a sexy way. It's quite hot in a... Okay, I'm going to put it back on because flies instantly swamp me if I take it off. But if you have it on, it's fine. Yeah, it was good. You know, well, it wasn't good. I went to refill all my water at the kind of spring where I was meant to. Turns out it's a seasonal spring, so it was all dried up. Not great. Started that day with no water and I was already really thirsty. I'd ran out the night before, and yeah, I thought it'd be fine. 5 kilometers to the nearest spring, the next one, and needless to say, 5 kilometers over this terrain. I've realised I've not filmed myself setting up camp for the night. Oh, these little cactus things stuck to my shoes. So here's how it's done. Open the pack. Oh. Get up. And figure out where we want to sleep, where we want our head. I think I want my head here. That looks nice. Check for snakes. There could be a snake, but I don't know. Yeah, it should be good. Also check for ants usually. This is my pillow. This is just clothing. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. We don't we don't use the tent. I'm not even going to talk about it. Spent a ton of money on this thing. And back home on good old Dartmoor, it would be amazing. It's just a little one man out here. Well, there's not much place to peg it in. Rocks, and you can weigh it down with rocks. I did it last night in the storm. Worst case scenario, you can get it to make you waterproof. You don't need to worry about getting wet out here, because, well, maybe you do, but it's not a big deal, because you will just dry off pretty quick. And yeah, now put a bit of it under the pillow. The next stage is just about getting mosquito proof, which when I find my thing, thank you Dan, you've been a lifesaver on this trip with this. So literally all we do is get this bad boy. I find this is too, I like this as a pillow, not as a mosquito protection. It does work as mosquito protection. Not even a pillow, I use that as like a blanket, I guess. We cover this up, tighten this, put a collar up, you know, tuck it in a bit. And yeah, now we are mosquito proof. I'll also just kind of take one of my outer socks and tuck my trousers into it, and that stops anything like crawling up your legs, like so, like a proper roadman. That's that, and just pretty comfy. It won't get much colder than 22 degrees tonight, hopefully. I think that's the coldest it's been at night so far. And yeah, this is my blankie, also my headscarf and everything else. That's and this is how we sleep. Water pipe. It's pretty rare.